they still gotta play us. Let's go, baby. Woo!
Hey, don't run that ball on the one Hubbard, showed you how that go down. Feeling like Santino, tell him we want all the smoke now. We ain't snooping that commercial, we don't put no smoke down. Plus we back and you can't hide, so it ain't nowhere safe to go now. And we always gon' turn up in that jungle every time. How we ain't gon' win when we loaded in with 9? Plus T just came in signed, so the city gon' be fine. Jamar say he open every time and he ain't never lied. Look at how we win at it, the size of the old line. Giving Burrow extra time should be a federal crime. Hey, we right back on that path again. Put the division back to the test, they won't pass again. Orlando and Trent Brown, that's the Tower Twins. Feel like we only getting better as we stacking wins.
And we stacking.
Giuseppe in for 6, that's a gritty again. AFC North battles getting gritty again. It's Yoshi second year, we just brought Burton in. Vaughn back to ring some bells, get the cracking again.
Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome to the show. This is Sports with Strawberry Ice. I'm your host, the Iceman, Jeff Trunapole. And as always, I bring you sports from a West Side point of view right here in the great city of Cincinnati, Ohio, home of some of the best wings around. That's right, it's Midwest Best Barbecue. And I ask you this every single day. If you have not been out to Midwest Best Barbecue, why the hell not? Get out there, get you some CTB wings, some Uno wings, some Dillinator wings, some G-Funk, some pulled pork sandwiches. Every third Saturday, they have ribs, and they are delicious. Tell Tim Nicole Iceman sent you. Again, that's Midwest Best Barbecue right out there. 275 Ward's Corner Avenue exit on the east side. And if you guys are looking for any windows and doors, I highly recommend Meyer Windows and Doors and more at www.meyercincinnati.com for all your window and door needs. I have them in my house. I recommend you get them in yours. They are energy efficient. Actually, they're open today because it's such a nice day. They're easy to clean. They're easy to open up and get down and everything. They're great windows. Again, check them out. Meyer Windows and Doors and more. And also my West Side peeps, check out Hail Mary's, your ticket to the game right there in the heart of Cheviot. Or if you want to be fancy, call it Chevois. They got big-ass TV screen, beer specials, food trucks, free parking. And I always say the free parking because if you've ever been to Cheviot, there's not a lot of places to park. It's literally got free parking right across the street. Go there, park free, walk across, have a couple beers, have some good times. Again, that is Hail Mary's, your ticket to the game. And for those of you who have been under a rock, you know, I've been kind of talking about teasing this tailgate thing that I'm going to be emceeing here. Well, it's official. We are officially launching it. It's going to be every home game at the Bengals game. It's the Mercedes-Benz of Fort Mitchell Club at Moreland Lager House, the pre-game experience. We will be there 3 hours before every single game. I will be the MC of it. We will have a DJ. We will have delicious Moreland food. Open bar, people, open bar. I mean, you can't say more than that. Open bar. You know, tickets are about $100. It's $100 a piece together, but that's an open bar. All the food you can eat. You got the DJ. You got me. Cap's going to be there. There's going to be some former Bengals players there. Portions of the proceeds go to the charity of the choice for that week. It's going to be an absolute blast. The link is in the YouTube channel. If you can't find it there, go check out Moreland House's Facebook page. Go check out mine. Go check out my Twitter. It's all there. You can find it. Click on the link. It's only 200 people are allowed to get in. So it's an exclusive event. So make sure you get your tickets early. Get them quick. Get them often. And let's go have an absolute blast and celebrate our Cincinnati Bengals going to New Orleans. New Orleans are blessed, baby. What's up to everybody in the chat? Who we got in there first? We've got Brad's in there. Paul Painter's in there. Who Strangers in there? Dalton, Tony Blazin, Dustin, Rick the Rocky's in there. What's up? And Mike Madden. What is going on, everybody? All right, Trags will be joining us here about 5:45. Between now and then, it is you and me. I saw a pretty good question already. Let me see who. Oh, yeah, Paul. Yeah, you're the one that got me hooked on Reacher. It's a good TV show, so I'm hoping they get this figured out and get the third season of Reacher. If you have not seen Reacher, I highly recommend it. It's a very good show. Dustin, I always like your questions or your statements. Joe Burrow lost his hand yesterday. 23-26 today, dropping dimes like a kid into a piggy bank, saving up new parts, a pair of Jordans. From what I have read and everything, he looked really, really good. like I said, man, I did talk about the wrist a little bit yesterday. Cap says he does it all the time. I wasn't that worried about it because I have seen Joe play really good. It is very encouraging that this is basically last camp practice for training camp, technically. I mean, next week they got regular practice, which is ramping up for week 1. But to have the offense go out there and dominate, and from everywhere that I've read, including some of the Colts beat writers, the offense looked great. Gesicki looked really good. Did you guys see that one-handed catch he had out there? Defense looked good. Now, the one concern is Myles Murphy. I read out where my boy Skinny tweeted out that he walked to the locker room with a limp. Now, he did get it on a golf cart. I did see that. A couple of the beat writers tweeted that video. He was in the front seat. So that's a good thing. It wasn't an air cast. There wasn't, any of that stuff. I don't know. Zach said he didn't know anything yet when I saw the little press conference after practice. So hopefully Trags maybe can shed some light on that when he gets on. But as of right now, we don't know. But like I said, walking off, I think he's good. But I don't know. I mean, Amarius Mims, he was perfectly fine. That's not a knee; it's a pec. It seemed perfectly fine after the first game of the season, and then Monday, or preseason game of the season, and then Monday he's out for several weeks. So it's something. Hopefully, it's like Charlie Jones, because we were all worried, including me. He got carted off the field. All his teammates were dabbing him up like, dude, this is not good, and he's back practicing, making catches today. Maybe it's like that. We'll see. Rick says any starters playing Thursday night? I don't think so. Zach said highly doubtful. Maybe some, but most of them will not be, which I'm fine with. I don't want any of them to start, to be honest. It's too risky for me to have them start, so I'm good with them not starting. But according to Zach, he said some. He didn't really say who, so we'll see. Dustin here. We needed to that big time. Big statement was down. Yeah. And it was more just to establish the fact that the Bengals are on the right track. Everybody kind of freaked out. I won't say everybody, but even some of the national media freaked out. Because I was watching McAfee, and they have Lombardi on there sometimes, and he was talking about how good Caleb Williams looked. Caleb Williams looked really good against their second stringers. And that's what Lombardi said. He goes, look, Caleb Williams looked good, but that wasn't the Bengals starters. And that was the thing. It's like, they didn't do anything on our secondary players. He scored on our third and fourth string. I think they scored 3 points. Big deal with their starters versus our backups. So this whole oh my God, we played terrible on Saturday, and this whole thing where I know Zach says he plays to win. I don't think Zach Taylor gives two craps about winning and losing in the preseason. I think they want to get their work in. They want to get everybody on the same page. They want to get everybody healthy, number one, and through training camp and all that stuff, and get ready. Now, this next week is where it's going to be ramping up, getting ready for the regular season. The bigger story for me is Uno. Is he going to play? Is he going to get signed? What's going to happen? Because it's I'm going with Skinny here. August 28th. That's nut cutting time. You're gonna have to start practicing or playing. And I know Cap said that Burrow said, which he did, he only needs one practice. I would prefer more than one practice. Just to be honest, I would prefer more than one practice. And who knows? There were reports that Uno is going off in a golf cart with one of the coaches and they head off to the indoor practice facility. Maybe they're doing something there. I don't know. I hope so. But I'd just rather not have all the secretiveness and just get on the field and play. Let's see here. Dustin. We don't get first injuries report until week 1. when they have to declare, which sucks. I like McKinney. Jackson is going to be back anytime soon. That's a good question. I don't, and when Trags gets on here, we can ask him. I'm not sure, to be honest. And like I've been there, and sometimes like we don't get the best seats, and I'm down there every day, so I am not trying to cut in front of kids or anybody else who hasn't been down there, you know. So I used to go in my corner and stand there all the time. I used to get pretty good videos, and I could see a lot more stuff. Now this year, everybody's been moving and down to the corner that I would go in. The reason, and I haven't been down as much, the reason I'm saying this is because I haven't seen McKinley Jackson in a while. I don't know what he's doing. People ask me if he's been out there. So I don't think so. I haven't seen him, but that doesn't necessarily mean that he hasn't been out there. Again, something we can ask Trags. Yes, Brad, please, everybody, hit the likes. Yeah, help me out. We got 2 likes. We got 89 people watching right now. Go hit the likes. 89 more likes. That would be awesome. Let's see, Holmes. My brother, who's a Bears fan, said the Bengals D held the Bears in check the first few drives. Yeah, and that's our second string, is what I'm saying. So that's where, Caleb Williams he made a really good throw against Fig Newton. I mean, he dropped it in there. It was an awesome throw. It was against our third string guys. I mean, Newton has played really well. He's a rookie, and he was in position. It was just a great pass. He was in position. But Caleb Williams is the number 1 pick in the NFL draft. He's supposed to make that play against our third stringers. So that's all I'm saying. What's up, Natty Ron? What's going on, brother? Good to see you. Let's see, Michael. If you guys think Chase and Burrow haven't been practicing, I would really rethink that. I'm not saying they haven't. I'm not saying they haven't. I hope they have. Like I said, I mean, they could be doing stuff inside the stadium, and we don't see it. They could be doing stuff inside the practice facility, and we don't see it. I would, honestly, I'm with you, Michael. I would be shocked if they haven't done anything. But them doing one-on-one drills still is not the same as practicing with the team. So that's just for me. Just get him out there and let's get through the practice and, because he's going to be in slot a lot more. And I know he's played slot before, but it is different. And there's different timing and stuff to it. It won't take them that long to get it. I'd just rather I want to be hitting on all cylinders week 1. Because, I'm telling you guys, we got a chance. Remember, every once in a while they had that team. That team is who is above and beyond everybody else. It's that team, and nobody can beat them. I'll go back to the 85 Bears or the New England Patriots of a couple years ago when they went undefeated and lost. I'm not saying we're going to go undefeated. Just that team that's that much better and that much on target and playing so much better than everybody else. That's where I think the Bengals can get to start this season. They gotta practice, and I don't know what, Joe Burrow making it through technically all training camp. Training camp is, Thursday night it'll be over. He's not going to play. These are good things. And T. Higgins is balling out. Gesicki looks phenomenal. One day they asked him, Zach praised him on how good he took to the playbook, and I didn't realize this, but Gesicki has had a new offense coordinator every year he's been in the NFL. That's ridiculous. So it's just normal for him to learn a new offense. He had to do that even, they said, the 6 or 7 years to play in Miami. Every year they had a new offense coordinator. So for them to be as locked in as they are right now, it's exciting. It is very exciting. Let's see here, Brad. What's on the other? All right, Trags hopefully will be joining here shortly. I think the biggest thing Chase has to get his time. Yes, get his timing. Yeah, and that honestly, that's it. Brad, you hit it right on the nose. That's the thing that I don't even say concerned about. I just want them to get here so they can get that timing in, so they're ramped up and ready to go. And like I said, we got a week and a half, I think, almost 2 weeks till the first game. About a week and a half. Just get in here and start practicing. If he goes beyond that, that's what I'm saying. I'm telling you, he might dig his heels in and miss the first game. I don't think he's going to do that. But it is a possibility. All I'm saying. Let's see here. Chase, tape, great. Yeah, you guys are all talking to each other. I see. I like it when you guys all talk to each other too. What else do I got here? Yeah. Now let's talk about Myles Murphy. Let's just say it is. I won't say a significant injury because he walked off. It is something he misses a couple weeks. Well, we already lost Cam Sample. Let's say Myles Murphy misses the first 2 games of the season. Joshua Osai is going to have to step up. They're going to have to pick somebody up, I think. Bell looked really good in camp. I mean, it's an opportunity for him. Joshua Osai is a huge opportunity for him. This puts more snaps on the H-Boys, Hubbard and Hendrickson, which I don't like. That's just talking if he is out for, the first 2 weeks, which I'm not saying he is or he isn't. I don't know. Let me turn up you guys keep saying turn on my volume. Everybody that I talk to says I sound fine. All right, let me see here. Let me see if I can turn my volume up because, hold on, see that. Actually, my volume is all the way up, guys. Maybe I just need to get a new microphone because it's literally all the way up. I cannot turn my microphone up anymore. This is as loud as it gets. I can do this. Hang on. Let's see here. We'll try something here while we're waiting for Trags. I can talk on this microphone. Does this one sound any better? No, it does. You say, yeah, see, it says I sound fine to him. So I don't know. I'm not sure. I'll go back to where I was at. I don't know. I mean, I listened to it and it sounds good. Let's see here. That one. How does that one sound? Does that one sound good to you guys? Everybody sound good? Hey, that says sound fine to me. All right. Brad, I say fine. All right, I'll go with this one. So that's fine to me. All right, I don't know what's going on. Okay. Let's get to yes. Yes, Jenkins. I like that natty run. Yeah. Jenkins, now, he and Rankins, I think, are going to be awesome coming up the middle, along with B.J. Hill. Now, like I said before, my concern, I think we're going to have a really good pass rush. My concern is still the run defense, which we're hopefully, that's where McKinley comes in. We just, hopefully Rankins and Jenkins are better run stoppers than I give them credit for. Now, that was one thing is if you have Myles Murphy, you kick Sam inside, and he could kind of help with the run defense too. But you still do it with Osai. That's going to be the interesting thing is how do they replace DJ Reader? And I'll say there is no replacing DJ Reader. But you got to figure out what to do to slow down this run because you do have 2 of the teams who are the most prolific running attacks in the NFL in the Ratbirds and the Squealers. And, well, and the Browns, too. I mean, they got a good run. Everybody in our division has a really good run defense. That is the one thing that still worries me. And I won't have an answer to it until week 1. If we can't stop the Patriots running the ball, we're in trouble. It's pretty much that's easy. Let's see here. Mr. Guns. Mr. Gungler, what's up? I can hear you. My speaker wasn't one yet. Okay. Well, good. I'm glad you can hear me. And Paul says maybe it's my 25-year-old computer. Maybe. I don't know. Because you said you could barely hear you before. All right. There you go. Now you can. All right. Let's get to some questions here. Oops. Dustin. Ice. Hypothetical. For you, for fun. Chase sits a regular season. We start 5-0 and we average over 30 points a game. What do you think happens then? Well, if that happens, Chase better get his ass in there because the Bengals are definitely not going to sign him anytime soon. They could. It's not out of the realm of possibility, but it's a lot easier with Chase. I tell you that. I mean, Jamar Chase is a difference maker, and I'm really excited to see him in the slot, Tia on the outside, and Yoshi or Burton on the other side. I know my boy Zim is so excited about Burton, and I am too. I just don't know if we're going to see that much of him, just because of the stuff they're saying, and just look at the snaps he's getting in the preseason games. He's not getting a lot of snaps in the preseason game, so we'll have to see. Trags sent me his camp observations. All right, let's go. Miles Murphy left sitting in the cart after limping off the field. After helping blow up the Colts run play. Well, there you go. That's what I'm talking about. I want to run play or runs defense. Sam Hubbard, full padded participation in the individual drills and started plays in the huddles. I could hear the calls. All right, so that's good. Hopefully, I'll get Trags on here. He DM'd me that, so hopefully he will show up there. All right, let's go. Action Patriots have a really good O-line and back that can hammer it. I think it would be a good test for the run D. Yeah, they do. But if we're as good as we all think we are, we should be able to stop them. I mean, that's going to be the thing. Because if we can't stop the Patriots, and running the ball, we're going to have a hard time stopping teams in our division. So I agree with you. Yes, it's a good test to start the season. And what I've said before, if we drop 30 on them and we get out to quick starts, that's going to be a run defense in itself. Because you have a hard time playing catch-up when you to run the ball. Samuel. He says Chase is playing. Chase will play week 1. If he gets his check. Yeah, of course. If he gets his check, he'll play week 1. I agree with you. Charles, what's up? We haven't seen much of Tufele, and Bell has flashed at times. We need to find out how long McKinley Jackson is going to be out. We might need to sign a nose tackle this week. Yeah, Bell has looked good. Tufele, I have not seen a lot of it. Yeah, and what? Two things. Depends on Jackson, and it depends on how long Miles Murphy is. You might have signed a nose tackle and an end. You never know. Which is not ideal. And if you sign them now, there aren't going to be guys that I think you're really going to rely on. At least I hope not week 1. Hopefully the guys who have been here can take the snaps and help out on the team. Charles says, Miles Murphy left on a cart. That's not good news. Yes and no. He was in the front. It's not good news. But he was in the front seat of the cart. He wasn't laying down. With his leg out. It wasn't on aircast or anything like that. And apparently he got out the cart. And he walked to the cart and he got out the cart and walked in. So it went with a limp. So yes, it's not ideal. But I'm hoping, fingers crossed, I'm hoping it's not, catastrophic, which I don't think it's going to be. I don't know how it would be catastrophic when you literally just played. So we will see. Hopefully probably won't find out till tomorrow. Let's see here, Dustin. I bet McKinley goes to pup, and we do make a move to get a D tackle after cut down days. Bengals are kings of all that. Yeah. And if McKinley Jackson is not playing, which, like I said, I have not seen him. I don't think he is. I don't know why you wouldn't put him on pup unless he's, which I don't know. The Bengals have done that stuff before where they haven't done that, and they've kind of waited it out and played shorthanded, which I don't like them doing. We'll see. Let's see here. What do you got here? Mr. Gunsglow. The national media sucks. Bears quarterback Williams Dink, LOL, when he scored on our third team, was in. That's all I've heard the past 2 days. He tore us up. That's what I keep saying. Yes, he made some really good plays against our third and fourth stringers. Congratulations. That's exactly what I've been saying. I mean, even the national media is like, oh my God, he's the next Patrick Mahomes, which he might be. I don't know, but doing that against our third and fourth stringer, he should do that. He's the number one pick in the NFL draft. He should have made those plays. So yeah, I'm with you. I'm with you there. All right, he has made it. At least I hope so. Now, see, we are dealing with Paycor Wi-Fi here. So I see his name on there, but I don't see a video yet. So let me hit the intro, and let's see if we can get Trags on here. Trags, are you there? Device disconnected. I heard him for a second. Freaking the internet down there at Paycor. Let's see here. Hold on a second. Oops. I'll try it again. So hopefully Jax will try to get on. If you guys have ever been down to Paycor, it's the internet side. It doesn't like StreamYard for some reason. It does not like StreamYard. Charles. To see the offense struggle against our defense and the Colts defense is concerning. Slow starts on the offense has cost us games early this season. But our offense was not struggling against the Colts. Our offense in this joint practice, we destroyed the Colts. So today we played really well. Which we again Thursday night. Take it for what it's worth because a lot of the starters are not going to play. So again, it's this today. The way they performed against the Colts, number one guys in practice, is more important to me than whatever they do Thursday night. Because the starters, most of them are not going to play. They looked really good today, so that's a great sign to me. Let's see here. All right, nothing else right now. All right, so hopefully Trags will. Hopefully Trags will jump on here soon. But we can talk. Has anybody out there bought tickets for my my pregame tailgate yet? Mercedes-Benz, the Fort Mitchell Club at Moreland Lager House for pregame experience. Has anybody bought any tickets yet? The link is in the chat. It's $100 to get in. Portion of the proceeds go to a charity of our choice that week. We will have former Bengals players there. We are working on locking that down. It's going to be an open bar. Open bar, people! There's going to be a food buffet from Moreline House, which is delicious. There's going to be a DJ there. I'm going to be there. It's going to be a big old party. It's going to be at the Moreline Lager House in the air conditioning, or when it gets cold, in the heat. I mean, it's going to be well worth it. Like I said, I know not everybody can afford $100 a week, but I'll look at it this way. Johnny Paps, what's up? I'll put it to you this way. If you're going down there and you want to tailgate, but you don't want to drag out the table, you don't want to drag out the grill, and some people like that. Some people just want to show up and have a good time. Come to the Moreline House. We got everything taken care of. I can just park your car, walk up, $100. We got you taken care of for 3 hours. And then you go into the stadium and have a good time watching the Bengals win. And you get to meet a former Bengal player. And you get to hang out with me. You get to hang out with Bengals captain. Other Bengals super fans are going to show up with me. It's going to be a lot of fun. So please, if you guys haven't bought your tickets yet, please, I implore you to. Mercedes-Benz to Fort Mitchell at the Moreline Lager House pregame experience. All right, I can see Trags again. Let's see. Trags. There he is!
Can you hear me, Iceman?
Yes, we can hear you. You are in the bowels of Paycor. What is up, my man? Oh, maybe you can't hear me. Can you hear me? Because I can hear you. No, yes, no. I heard myself. We are moving around here. I can see you. I can see you, Trags. Now you muted yourself. Can you hear me, Trags?
I can hear you, Iceman.
Yay! All right.
I just don't hear you through the AirPods.
Oh, well, that I can't fix.
I know.
So you look like you're in the bowels of Paycor there.
I am. How you doing, Iceman?
Good, brother. Good. Good to see you today.
It has been a long camp, and it's only been 17 days.
I was not able to get out there today. I didn't get tickets for the season ticket holders. I missed the
Right.
email, but it looked like the offense looked pretty good from what I'm hearing from you guys.
So it depends on what session of the practice you watched, Jeff. I
Okay.
think Burrow was much better today. The
Yes.
offense was much better. I still think there's some protection issues that they have to iron out. He was sacked 3 times, but overall, Joe threw the ball with great authority, I thought.
Yep.
T. Higgins early on the sideline boundary routes. He also had a pass that Mike Gesicki caught a very nice touchdown pass. Gesicki also had a one-handed grab. There were some highlights of the offense that offered some encouragement. That's the way I would put it today. Iceman, the defense on Anthony Richardson of the Colts, that was really the bigger story, I thought. Certainly the way they were able to shut him down. I think he only completed like 8 or 9, 10 of his passes on the day. It was a very solid showing for the Bengals defense. Dax Hill is looking stronger and stronger every day. He was tested early and often this afternoon. And I think he responded. He gave up one deep ball late, but overall, I think he's got the job secured over DJ Turner at this point.
Awesome. Something happened and we're having a really hard time hearing you. It went really silent there. It's like Paycor is jamming the signal. I got an idea. What if I call you and I put the phone up here and you can talk this way? I wonder if
that's better. Can you hear me now?
Oh, that's a lot better. Yeah, what'd you do?
There we go. Okay,
That's great.
now.
There we go.
All right. So what I was beginning to say is I thought the defense really won the day for the Bengals, really frustrating Anthony Richardson, the Colts quarterback. And I think that's something they can build on. I think Dax Hill is pulling ahead in the race with DJ Turner for the other starting corner spot opposite of Cam Taylor-Britt. And I think that's a good sign. Obviously, the most disappointing part of the day was watching Miles Murphy leave on a cart, sitting down, which is, I don't know. We don't know what the extent of the injury is. Zach Taylor said after practice, it's way too early. They haven't met with any of the doctors or what have you, or gotten any pictures of the leg so far that Miles Murphy injured. But he did leave in a sitting up position, which, if you want to read it, at least on the surface, meant that he wasn't laying in the back of the cart, legs extended. So, it's very unusual if it's a significant knee injury for him to be able to bend the knee sitting down and traveling a long distance, which it is from the training practice fields to the Bengals locker room.
Yeah, that's what I kind of said. I'm like, he was sitting in the front seat of the cart from what I saw, and he walked to the cart. I mean, he hobbled.
He limped. Sure.
Limped. That's so. I mean, they could be good signs. I mean, it could mean something bad. I don't.
We don't know.
We don't know. That's the thing. It's like we don't know. I mean, I put it to like Mims. I know it's a peck, but he seemed perfectly fine. And then Monday they come out and Zach says he's out for a couple weeks. You're like, what the hell happened? So it's injuries, man. You don't exactly know what that means, but it most likely means he's going to miss some time. Now, with that being said, where do the Bengals go? Because you're already down Cam Sample. McKinley Jackson hasn't really practiced a whole lot. Are they gonna? They're gonna have to look outside the organization to add some pieces here. You think, or what's going on?
I think so. I don't think there's any question that they're going to have to look in that direction, Jeff. They're going to have to obviously peruse the waiver wire very closely, which they're very good at doing, and maybe they look down the roster and see if there's any versatility with regards to a guy like Zach Carter, Chris Jenkins, move a guy. We usually hear about, defensive ends moving inside. Is there a player on this roster who could move from the inside, or a three technique to the outside, at least for the time being? That's something I think they'll look into.
Exactly. Now, Natty Ron here wants me to tell you. He said, "What's up?" He's out in Arizona, so he said, "Please tell Trags I said what's up." So he's saying that in the chat here. Gesicki, he had a pretty good day from what I've seen, and I didn't realize this. You tweeted this out. He's had, I think, a different offensive coordinator every single year, including the 6 or 7 years he was in Miami. That's different, and I guess that helps him. He's just used to getting a new playbook and everything. But what's your thoughts on how good Gesicki has adapted to the Bengals offense and his relationship with Burrow? Oh, crud. And we lost him. I had too long-winded of a question, and Trags had to bow out. He'll be back. He will be back. Let's see, Natty Ron said, we're getting hit with the injury bug. Better now than later. Yeah, I mean, hopefully, that is if it stops happening. that's the one thing. We'll see. Let's see here. Well, I think Jalen Green, DN from James Madison, is still a free agent. He hasn't signed with anyone yet because he was hurt. That's somebody to keep an eye out for. Let's see, Charles Miles Murphy was going to the rotation piece, cutting into Hubbard snaps. He was primed to have a big season. Yeah, and he still could have a big season. I mean, there's no, we don't know. I mean, I don't want everybody to overreact. And who knows, maybe I'll come on tomorrow and it's something really bad, or it won't be anything at all. So we don't know what it's going to be. So we're just going to have to wait and see what the Bengals say. Yeah, like Crip here says, we don't know nothing about nothing, but I blame the 99 Bengals jersey on that thing for his curse. Well, it's also Carter was a DN in college that the Bengals converted to D tackle. There you go. So yeah, they're going to have to add, because I would be surprised. I would be surprised if Miles Murray doesn't miss some time. How much? I have no idea. So and like I said, with McKinley Jackson not there, you say it's a high ankle sprain? That would be great. I mean, they still, because you can get the tightrope surgery and get done. Is somebody tweeting that out right now? We'll see. Let me know there, Mr. Guns. Charles, you want to protect Miles Murphy and Joseph Osai. Two guys are two big places in the D lane. But Joseph Osai, to be honest, this is his contract year. This is a big year for him. I love Joseph Osai, but he's never really been healthy a full year. So I don't know if I would consider him what'd you say? Two guys are big pieces, like for the future. I don't know. I think Joseph Osai's talent definitely is. He just hasn't been healthy to do it. That's why this is a big year for him in general and his NFL career, is to have a healthy season and try to get on there. Let's see here. Trags message me or anything? We might not be able to get Trags back on. We'll see. Now, one thing Burrow was, let's see, I do have he was 23 of 26, one INT. To me, that's pretty good. That's a pretty good day, and to ramp up going into I want to say the start of the season. Go to Thursday. We'll say the start of the season. We'll see. Guns, what do you say? No, just thinking that's what is keeping it positive. Yeah, that could keep it positive. So, Osai is Carl Lawson 2.0. Yeah, but Osai actually gets the quarterbacks to the ground when he gets early. Carl Lawson, I loved him. I remember he would get there and he would create havoc, but he said he had a hard time actually getting the quarterbacks down. But yeah, as far as the injuries goes, yeah, it could be. I hope not. I mean, I think Joseph Osai could be a game wrecker. I really do. I think he could be a big time game wrecker. So it's it's a big year for him. I've said that a couple of times. He's got to stay healthy, and hopefully I honestly hope he doesn't play in the third preseason game. Just stay at home and don't play. And not stay at home, but stay on the sidelines and don't suit up. But like I said, I think the other thing I wanted to ask Trags about was the glove. Burrow's wearing a glove, and they said he's done that before. I don't remember him wearing gloves or a glove. And it has something to do with the moisture of his hand. I don't know if it's drying his hand off or what, because he would wear it and then he'd take it off to throw the ball, and it was interesting. So I'm not sure what the glove is, and when we do have a rain game, it'll be interesting to see if he does wear a glove, because like I said, I wish I could remember who actually brought that up to me. When was the last time you saw Joe have a good rain game? He hasn't played a lot of rain games. He's had a good snow game, because I remember the Buffalo game, and I know we ran the ball a lot, but he still made some plays. So yeah, that's gonna be interesting. We'll see. Let's see here. What do you guys got going on? Let's see. Mr. Guns. Osai seemed like the guy we had there went to the Jets, then popped his Achilles. Yeah, Carl Lawson. Yep. Yeah, Carl Lawson. That's who he was talking about. Well, Burrow needs to learn to throw with a glove. He seems to have too much trouble in the rain. I'm like, I don't know if it is actually trouble in the rain, because the last rain game he could barely move, So I can't definitively sit here and say, yes, it's because he wasn't wearing a glove that he couldn't throw the ball. I think not being able to move and having that calf injury last year and had Miles Murphy, going down your throat was pretty big reason why he didn't have a good game. So I am not saying he should or he shouldn't wear gloves. Joe should do whatever he feels comfortable with, whatever gives him the best advantage. And I've never thrown a football with gloves on. So these receiver gloves are ridiculously sticky. So it could help, but also it would be different because they're so sticky. Not your hands will stick to the ball, but just be interesting. We'll have to see. Let's see here. Charles. Osai and Murphy are pure pass rushers off the bench. Hubbard and Henderson outside of those four, we have depth for them. I would love to see all four of them on the field at the same time. I think that would be awesome. You put Murphy and Sam on the inside and Hendricks and then Osai on the outside. That's what I want to see sometime. I think that'd be good. Oliver, is Joe going to play the last preseason game? He is not. He didn't. Zach said there's not going to be many starters playing. That means Joe Burrow's not playing. So I don't think he's going to. I don't want him to play. I mean, now it's funny. The other day I'm like, I got a feeling they might. Like when Zach says their starters are not going to play, or most of them aren't going to play, that means Joe's not playing. Dalton, yeah, or just run the ball more when it's raining. That's a good idea too. And hopefully, that's the other thing I'd like to see. I want to see this run game take off. I want to see Zach Moss. I want to see he's got a chance to go against his former team. Zach Moss balled out when Taylor was holding out last year. So it'll be interesting. That's one that I'm going to be looking for, is see how much Zach Moss plays. He might be one of the stars that plays. Maybe, maybe not. Because the thing is, we really only had 3 running backs. Well, 2 rookies. Take it back. We had 2 of the rookies. Are you going to have the 2 rookies run the entire time? You could. Because what you don't want to do is the last preseason game, have one of you already had lost Chris Evans. You really don't want to lose Travion or Chase or Zach. So they might not run. I'll put it to you this way. Chase Brown has looked really good in training camp to me. I think out of my eyes, which I am no expert at all, I think Chase Brown has looked the best out of all the running backs. That's me. How'd you survive that, Rick? Who's going to start running back? I think it's going to be whoever's hot, to be honest. I really do, at least at the beginning of the season. I think who's ever running good in practice is going to start, and then they're going to play the hot hand. I keep unplugging my headphones, which is really annoying. Stop doing that. Which, doesn't matter. Trags isn't on here, so I can't hear him anyway. Here. Trags say something else? Yeah, he's not going to be able to get back on. That's all right. Yeah. So it's going to be you and me for the rest of the time here. We've been on for 45 minutes already. But yeah, running back, that is going to be interesting. I know everybody would love, and I'm with everybody, I would love the Broncos to cut Pirine. If they do that, I would drive out there in my big red Chevy truck and not go out to Denver and drive him back here myself. I love Pirine. He was there was 2 years ago, there's 3 guys that I did not think were going to leave. Pirine, well, 2 of them for sure. Pirine and Bell. I didn't think either one of them were going to leave. Hayden Hurst, I wasn't so sure about. But Bell and Pirine, I thought for sure we were going to sign them. I think the Browns family thought they were going to re-sign both those guys. And they didn't. Now we got Bell back. We'll see if Denver releases Pirine or not. I have not heard yet, but we'll see. I hope they do. Kane, praise, sweet baby Jesus. I was worried about Joe. Joe is doing good so far. Natty Ron, come to Denver and do us a favor and cut him. Yeah, exactly. Come on, Denver. That's what I keep saying. Charles, is there any more practice open to the public at the preseason game 3? No. As far as I know, the last open one was yesterday to the public. Today was the season ticket holders. And like I said, somehow I missed the freaking email. So I got to go to one of the season ticket holders training camp. Thanks to Samuel for hooking me up with that. I'll send you gas money. Thanks, Natty Ron. Thanks, brother. Appreciate it. He said he'd send me the gas money if I'm driving out to Denver to get a P-Run back. Yeah, I would love to get P-Run's great. Yeah. Nope, no words on Murphy yet, Anthony. Nope, nothing so far. I don't think we'll hear anything at the earliest until tomorrow. Yeah. Hopefully it's just, like I said, hopefully it's like Charlie Jones. It looked bad. He got carted off the field. He was on the back of the golf cart driving off the field. And now he's practicing making plays in practice today. So hopefully it's something like that. I don't know. Zach did not elaborate. Charles, you out here? Thanks, brother. Yep, enjoy your day too, man. Who day? What did I say? Tony, you said a thing about driving your car to pick up Von Bell. No. Pirine. If the Denver cuts Pirine, I go get him. I'll gas up the truck and go get him. I'm hoping they cut him, because there was and there's still a chance that even if they do cut him, that the Bengals won't sign, because there was a pretty good chance that Chris Evans was going to be on the practice squad unless he excelled at the kickoff or punt returning. So they might, and I think they were prepared to go into camp or go into the season with 3 running backs, to be honest. So we'll see. They've had 4 the last couple of years. And it's going to be interesting with the cut down day. Is going to be really interesting. Of who they going to keep. Even with the injuries we got, there's still going to be some difficult choices. Especially at tight end. Yeah, exactly, Wells. Here, exactly. All right, bring it right here. We're thinking on the same line here. If they keep 4 tight ends, they might just keep 3 running backs. Yeah, and I think that's more of the plan of what they're going to do. That's just my thoughts. I think, and I could be wrong. I've been wrong before. I'll be wrong again. It's okay. But that's what I think. I think he'll have 4 tight ends and 3 running backs. So, who are you taking back? Man Ice. I think you mean Iceman. I'm taking him back ASAP if I'm the Bengals. No, I'm with you. No, if I'm the Bengals, I'm taking him back. I just don't know what the Bengals are thinking because of the tight end room, because I think they really like the 3 running backs they have. That's the curiosity for me is, which I mean, he's got to get cut first. So, I mean, until the Broncos cutting, it's not even it's a non-story. You know, he's got to get cut first. So we'll see what happens. We will find out. But yeah, all these questions I had set up for Trags, and I couldn't get him on there. I do have a very special guest on tomorrow. Now, it's going to be at a different time here. And let me look at my calendar here just so I got Paul Danner Jr. He's going to join the show tomorrow. It's going to be at noon, 12 o'clock. So for your lunchtime enjoyment, check out the show at 12 o'clock tomorrow with Paul Danner Jr. And we can ask him some more questions that hopefully we'll know some more about Miles Murphy between now and then. McKinley Jackson. Stuff like that I wanted to ask Trags. So make sure you check that out. This is going to be the last show at 5:30 this week. Tomorrow's at noon. Thursday, I got former Bengals kicker Shane Graham. We're going to be on at 3:30 doing a preview of the Bengals Colts game because I'm going to go to the game. And then Friday, my dude Skinny is going to be on with me at 10 a.m. So again, if you guys don't see it live, don't worry about it. It's on YouTube. You can watch it later. Don't feel bad because some of you guys are awesome. You guys are like, oh man, I'm sorry, I missed it live. It's okay. So it's on YouTube. You can watch it whenever you want. So it's not a big deal. But this is the last one at 5:30 for this week. And sometimes I just do, whenever I get these guys on, I'll do the show, because I work at nights, so I got the days pretty long. I got to sleep sometime. Pretty freed up that I can do these things. So anyway, guys, I appreciate you. Sorry for the internet issues with Trags, but as always, thanks for watching. I have a live stream on ZTV, YouTube, Facebook, X, Twitch. Follow me on all those, along with Threads, Instagram, and TikTok. And if you have not checked this out yet, I ask you this question all the time. Why the hell not? It's Midwest's best barbecue. And I'll tell you, they are delicious. Get you some of the new Dillinator wings, the G-Funk. The pulled pork sandwich is awesome. I love just about everything there. Like I said, throw a dart at the menu. Everything's delicious. Go check it out. Midwest's best barbecue. Orange Corner Avenue, 275. Tell Tim and Nicole Ice sent you. Also, if you're looking for some windows and doors, please do me a favor. Check out Meyer Windows and Doors at www.meyercincinnati.com for all your windows and door needs. I have it in my house. I highly recommend you get them in yours. And my Westside peeps, check out Hail Mary's, your ticket to the game. They got big-ass TV screen, beer specials, food trucks, free parking. It's right in the heart of Cheviot. That's Hail Mary's, your ticket to the game. And as most of you know, we will be doing our own tailgate pregame show at the Mercedes-Benz of Fort Mitchell at Moorline Lager House. The pregame experience is 3 hours before every single home game. We're going to have former Bengals players there, a DJ, delicious open bar, people, delicious Moorline beer, a food buffet of delicious food from Moorline Lager House. It's going to be an absolute blast. I'll be there. Bengals captain will be there. I have a couple other Bengals super fans showing up. Come there. Get there at 10 o'clock. That's when it's starting on the first game, September 8th, first game. Get there early. Have fun. Get ready. We are launching the Bengals Super Bowl party. Again, that's the Mercedes-Benz of Fort Mitchell at Moorline Lager House, the pregame experience. Be there, everybody. Be square. You guys have a wonderful day. Cutting a little short today, but we'll get. I'll go a little longer tomorrow with Danner. Other than that, you guys have a wonderful day. Throw it up. I do this. Throw it up. That's just sports, baby. See ya.
They still gotta play us. Let's go, baby. Woo!
Don't run that ball on the one hover. showed you how they go down. Feeling like Santino, tell him we want all the smoke now. We ain't snooping that commercial, we don't put no smoke down. Plus we back and you can't hide, so it ain't nowhere safe to go now. And we always gon' turn up in that jungle every time. How we ain't gon' win when we loaded in with 9? Plus T just came in signed, so the city gon' be fine. Jamar say he open every time and he ain't never lied. Look at how we win at it, the size of the old line. Giving Burrow extra time should be a federal crime. Hey, we right back on that path again. Put the division back to the test, they won't pass again. Orlando and Trent Brown, that's the Tower Twins. Feel like we only getting better as we stacking wins.
And we stacking.
Jaceki in for 6, that's a gritty again. AFC North battles getting gritty again. It's Yoshi second year, we just brought Burton in. Vaughn back to ring some bells, get the cracking again.